Hello and welcome to today's podcast. Have you ever seen an old commercial, a song, or a childhood cartoon and suddenly felt warm, happy memories? That's the power of nostalgia. And guess what? Marketers have figured out how to use this powerful emotion to connect with audiences. This is called nostalgia marketing, and today, we are going to break it down in a way that's super simple to understand. We'll discuss what nostalgia marketing is, why it works so well in digital marketing, and how businesses can use it. Plus, I'll give you 50 examples of how different businesses can use nostalgia marketing in YouTube Shorts. So, stick around, because this is going to be a fun one. Nostalgia marketing is a strategy where brands use past trends, memories, or cultural references to evoke emotions and connect with their audience. It brings back happy feelings from childhood, teenage years, or even past decades. When people see something familiar from their past, they feel comforted and are more likely to engage with the brand. For example, have you noticed how brands bring back old logos, classic products, or even retro-themed advertisements? That's nostalgia marketing in action. There's a reason why nostalgia marketing is so effective. It taps into deep emotions and creates an instant connection between the brand and the audience. Here's why it works. Emotional connection. Nostalgia makes people feel happy and reminds them of the good old days. Trust and familiarity. People trust what they know. If a brand brings back an old favorite, customers feel more comfortable engaging with it. Social sharing. Nostalgic content gets shared more on social media. People love to post about things that remind them of their past. Encourages purchases. Nostalgia marketing makes people feel good, and happy customers are more likely to buy. Bridges generations. It connects older and younger generations. Parents might introduce their kids to a brand they loved growing up. Now, let's talk about how businesses can use nostalgia marketing in the digital world. Here are some effective ways. Throwback ads. Recreate old ads with a modern twist. Retro product launches. Bring back a discontinued product that people loved. Old school packaging. Use vintage-inspired designs to attract customers. Classic jingles and music. Incorporate well-loved tunes from the past in your ads. Social media trends. Use hashtags like #ThrowbackThursday or #FlashbackFriday to share nostalgic content. Pop culture references. Tap into old TV shows, movies, or video games to create content. Now let's talk about YouTube Shorts. These short, engaging videos are a great way to bring nostalgia marketing into the digital space. Here are 50 ways different businesses can use nostalgia marketing in YouTube Shorts. Toy stores. Showcase classic toys from the 80s or 90s. Fashion brands. Bring back Y2K fashion trends and styles. Fast food chains. Recreate an old commercial or menu item. Music brands. Feature throwback songs and challenge users to guess the year. Video game companies. Show snippets of classic games. Movie theaters. Highlight iconic movie moments from past decades. Candy brands. Reintroduce discontinued candy bars. Sports brands. Share footage of legendary sports moments. Beauty brands. Bring back old school makeup trends. Bookstores. Showcase best-selling books from different eras. Educational pages. Do a then versus now comparison of classroom tools. Tech companies. Show how phones, computers, or gadgets evolved over time. Car dealerships. Feature classic car models. Bakeries. Recreate vintage cake designs. Retail stores. Show old mall aesthetics from the 90s. DIY and crafts. Make old school friendship bracelets or scrunchies. Fitness influencers. Try 80s style workout routines. Restaurants. Recreate childhood favorite meals. Photography brands. Compare old versus new photography styles. Toy collectors. Showcase a collection of 90s action figures. Pet brands. Share funny clips of famous animal mascots from commercials. TV shows and streaming services. Feature a classic sitcom moment. Influencers. React to old commercials or trends. Comedy channels. Make fun of outdated technology or fashion. Music artists. Cover a nostalgic hit song in a modern style. Cooking channels. Recreate recipes from childhood lunchboxes. Tech reviewers. Compare an old gadget with its modern version. Theme parks. Show footage of old rides and attractions. Retail brands. Feature retro shopping bag designs. Comic book stores. Highlight vintage comic books. Coffee shops. Serve drinks inspired by past decades. Fitness trainers. Try a Jane Fonda or retro aerobics routine. Marketing agencies. Compare old versus modern advertising techniques. Wedding planners. Show wedding trends from different decades. Shoe brands. Bring back an old sneaker design. Home decor brands. Feature vintage furniture pieces. Jewelry stores. Highlight retro jewelry trends. Hair salons. Try 90s or 80s hairstyle trends. Event organizers. Throw a 70s or 80s themed party. Gaming channels. Play old school arcade games. Food bloggers. Relationship coaches. Talk about dating in the 90s versus today. Car rental services. Show top 5 classic cars for road trips. Mental health pages. Discuss self-care in the 90s versus today. Musicians. Use 80s synth beats in new music. Real estate agents. Tour homes with 80s or 90s decor. Artists. Paint or draw in a classic cartoon style. Furniture stores. Feature best-selling chairs from the 50s to 90s. Tattoo artists. Show retro tattoo trends making a comeback. Parenting bloggers. Compare childhood activities then versus now. And that's a wrap on today's episode. Nostalgia marketing is one of the most powerful ways to connect with audiences, and YouTube Shorts is a perfect platform to bring those nostalgic memories to life. I hope these examples give you some great ideas for your business. If you enjoyed this podcast, don't forget to share it with a friend and subscribe for more marketing tips.